Hi, Flosstube!
Hey.
This is Flosstube number 24, and I know, getting there.
Wow.
And I am Lisa B, Lisa Berberette, and Martha C.
Martha Crawford.
Hi, Crawford. And
As we say in the South, hi, y'all.
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 Hey, y'all. Oh, Lord, you're going to make my twang come out. Y'all,
Why not?
y'all do not want to hear my Texas twang start coming out.
But remember,
although
I live in
tired.
Texas, too. So we can
bad
get our
influence.
Texan on, even though we're in Virginia.
Be a bad influence. We are here at Martha's fabulous inn,
thank
Hillcrest
you.
Mansion Inn Bed and Breakfast.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to say this correctly. And we're kind of, I don't know, each week we're kind of just like picking little places to film around the inn. This week there's this beautiful china cabinet in the back. You see some reflections. Look, there we are. You can see reflections back there. But there's all this gorgeous china and teacups and
All kinds of things.
all these beautiful little pieces of eye candy, which is this entire place is eye candy.
That would work really well for stitching, cross-stitching, or maybe punch.
Or you can come and luxuriate
Yeah,
and stitch here.
that's right.
Because there's about 1 million places to stitch, including this big, huge wraparound porch outside that's gorgeous. So,
Thank you.
yeah, we need to, well, we will eventually film out on the porch.
When it's cooler.
But it's like 100 degrees outside, or at least it feels like it with humidity. So, another day in the beautiful fall that is coming.
Yay!
It is coming slowly but surely. And so today, speaking of fall, I do have a fall haul. That's what we'll
Fall
call it.
haul.
I have a fall haul. So I have been busy this week. And
She has been very busy. I've hardly talked to her. She's been very busy.
It doesn't stop. And so some of it is, most of it is, of course, stitch related for my fall haul, things I will use, or like add-ons or different things or props. And maybe I'll start with this part first.
Okay.
In my defense, most of the Michaels will still have products left. Okay. So Halloween kind of came out on the shelves at Michael's stores this week, which is Michael's Hobbies and Crafts.
Exciting.
And in my defense, my husband was with me, but
Is
he
your witness?
left me for 3 minutes.
Uh-oh.
So it's his fault that I was unsupervised. And one friend was like, is there anything left on the shelves? And yes, there are a few things left. But I always want to like get, like the coolest things each year are like gone. Like in 2 seconds, whatever size, whatever things people want are just gone.
Or they get it online, so it's already gone before we can even get to the
Yeah, we
shelves.
can't even you can't ship it in.
Yeah.
You can't find it or it's not available to ship or whatever. And so I'm like hunting this time of year and they're kind of, I feel like they're a little late, a lot of the stores for putting in Halloween this year. So as soon as we went to the Michaels yesterday,
Did your credit card bill go up?
it's smoking. My credit card's ashes anymore. But in my defense, he did leave me for about 3 minutes while he went and got candle making supplies because he's going to start making some candles.
Oh, nice.
And
I'm excited about that, Jack.
so I had to. Now these aren't really, well,
And I haven't seen any of this. She won't let me see
no.
anything.
They're kind of stitch related because I decorate walls in my house for Halloween, like all my different stitches. And so with these are pieces I want to include like around, like to put a stitch up and then a Halloween sign and different Halloween decor items. And so this one was really cool.
Ooh.
I don't even know if we can get this whole one in. I want you to see this. And one of the reasons why I love this, isn't this so cool? This moth, and I forgot what they call it.
That is
the
so
death head moth.
cool.
I forget. So
We have those around here.
this is a real, now, of course, the actual moth doesn't have human eyeballs,
Right.
but it does have markings that look like eyes.
Yeah.
And so I've seen several cross stitches of this kind of creature, and I really, really, really want to do them. I mean, you don't think a moth would be completely Halloween, but it can be Halloween in this instance. So I want to do a wall with all of like this kind of Halloween theme.
That is so cool.
And I saw that, and I was just like,
Oh my gosh. So detailed.
it's so pretty.
Can you put it up closer, maybe?
Oh, yeah. I want you to look at the moth. Look at how beautiful. That is just, It's stunning. And so this would go with those cross stitches.
Yeah.
And then I can, whenever I have time, someday I can stitch and put these up around and maybe use this like a focal point because they're usually little smaller stitches.
Get all the moons.
Oh, there's another moth up there. But yeah, anything with like all the moons. And I was like, okay, that will fit.
Oh, that's so
That's
cool.
gorgeous.
That's so cool.
Eye candy for the haul.
I'll just put it in this pile over here.
Yeah, she's gonna hide it so I don't remember it.
Just hide it a little bit.
Hide it. So, okay, people get a little more freaked out about this one. I don't care. I love samplers.
I do too.
I love samplers because I love it when they do they'll recreate a sampler. And my husband was asking me, like, he goes, I don't quite get samplers. Like, why do people like them? What's the whole big deal? And I think for stitchers,
We love samplers.
We love samplers, but it's a way that, the centuries reach across and hold our hands now because we think about the person
That
did this 200 or 300 years ago, either learning their alphabet or dreaming of their wedding, or this is how a lot of girls didn't go to school. And the samplers would help educate young women and how to read and their letters. And so it's kind of a way that history reaches through time. So I really love samplers, and I just think they're beautiful in all the different kinds of alphabets and, historically. Well, I think, and people are probably going to argue this,
I'm excited to see what this is.
I think that it's such a touchy subject. Ouija boards are samplers.
Maybe, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, nobody like stitches them that, but I mean, if you think about it, it is an alphabet. I'm not talking
I
like
played with a Ouija board when I was a kid. Did you play the Ouija board?
I did it. We did light as a feather, and it worked, and it scared the crud out of me.
I did that too.
When everybody had like one finger under this person, and her name was Lori, and she was 6 feet tall and 250 pounds.
Everybody was able to lift her.
And it actually worked at a slumber party, and that one kind of scared me off anything ever again. So I don't play with Ouija boards, but I do love the artwork and I love the idea of it. So I'm not saying go do seances, people. I'm not saying that, but if you look at it, it's a sampler.
It is a sampler.
It's a sampler. And so I got this sign at Michael's. Ooh. What does this one say? Because it says, welcome to our haunted home. Ooh. Our sweet haunted home.
Go ahead. No,
there we go. So I'm going to let you look. There's like the little planchette with the eye, which kind of reminds me of the eye on the other piece. But if you think about it, these are letters. And I do see Halloween samplers. So you could put these and incorporate it on the wall. I do see a lot of different Halloween designers that are now doing cross stitches, like little Ouija boards or little little different items.
I thought of it that way. Now, see, I would have never realized that, but you're right.
Now, says welcome to our haunted home.
Yeah.
But a traditional board would be A, B, C, D, E, F, G. It's the whole alphabet spelled.
It is like a Ouija board.
It's a sampler. Yeah. The Ouija board, like a proper one, would be a sound. This is not a proper one. I don't know. Maybe I could be really great to summon like a fabric designer. I could use fabric. Maybe they could poof it into existence. A framer. Can we summon a framer? I could use a good framer.
You never know. You might have a haunted experience here while you're at Hillcrest too.
Ooh. I don't think this would call one up very well.
No, not enough.
I don't think it would. Oh, then see, you could use a sign like this. Your sweet haunted home.
Oh, you could.
To that.
That'd be kind of cool.
But I want to hear what you think on that. Comment below and subscribe while you're there. Subscribe to the Flosstube channel while you're there. Like and subscribe while you're there. But put a link in the comment below. Would you now consider after this conversation? Do you think a regular Ouija board is a sampler?
It's kind of makes me want to just go get one and just to even look at it so we could compare it.
Yeah, but I feel like that.
I haven't seen one since I was very young, and that was a long time ago.
But it's the alphabet, and a sampler is the alphabet, and usually a small saying.
Kind of reminds me of Jumanji, the movie Jumanji.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think somebody was playing Jumanji in 2020 and didn't finish the game.
I think so too.
That's what I think. Okay, so we're going to put this one over there.
Thank you.
But see, that too would be really great on a wall with the other, and then doing all of the Halloween, doing some of the board ones like that I've seen other designers do, and I would like to actually design my own. Mm-hmm. I think it would work.
You've got plenty of time. It's not Halloween yet.
Halloween in 5 years. Oh gosh. And then I got one more sign.
Is this the Resistance?
This is I can't say it's my favorite because I really love this too. But the other day we were at Books A Million, and I should have brought it today, this huge mug. Like, it is like the mug, it's a monster mug, and it's Hocus Pocus, and this little black cat Binks from the movie Hocus Pocus.
I'm going to come visit you.
Yeah.
I might have to bring my car
So
over.
cute. As long as it's not the pickup truck.
Okay.
So I loved the whole movie from Disney. It was 1993 or something like that. Back a long time ago. When I was about the age of the kids in the movie. And I loved it. And Bette Midler. I mean,
She's awesome.
And Kathy
She's one of my
Najimy
heroes.
and Sarah Jessica Parker. And it was adorable. And I think they're going to be doing a remake. And so I also got a book while we were there. And it was the original Hocus Pocus story plus Hocus Pocus Part 2. Because they are supposed to be doing a Part 2 with the original cast.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm
Come
really
here.
love.
Bette Midler, come here.
I know. Come on, Sanderson
We have a
sisters.
piano.
And so I saw this, and I didn't even know that Michael's had this. And it's all just a bunch of Hocus Pocus.
Ooh, I love that.
It's so cute. And look, it's like a little Thackeray Binks, the little black cat right there. And this is cut out. If you feel it, it's not just imprinted, it's actually like laser cut. So I was like, oh,
So
it's so cool.
Would you do something like this with your stitching, or would you do something with your punching?
Yes.
I think both of them would be really cool.
I actually have punching of a black cat ahead of a black cat. So I love, of course, I love black
That'd
cats.
be cool because it'd be indented too. So that'd be kind of interesting.
But it was so cute, and I love all the bright colors on it. And I hadn't even seen this online yet. I walked in the store. It's the first thing I see, and I was like,
I'm taking it home.
that just got right into the cart. That didn't even last. But I love doing all of these signs and then incorporating the stitches
that you've already done.
we've already done.
Super cool.
In my stash of like 8,000
I'm hoping
cards.
Lisa will come help me decorate over here for the Halloween, which I'm getting excited about.
We can play.
Yeah.
Yes, because I did go to this stunning nursery not that far from us called Millmont, and the whole thing was
Huge.
greenhouse after greenhouse after greenhouse of thousands of mums. And they were like 100 different varieties, which I've just really seen a couple of greenhouses or light nurseries, or you go to the grocery store and there's like yellow, orange, and purple, and maybe that's it.
And you're lucky if you get those three.
Exactly.
At the same time.
At the same time. And there was probably 100 different varieties.
Huge. They're big ones.
Yeah, they had some small ones, but almost everything was like 2
and
feet
they're
across.
probably better with the better soil and stuff.
Yeah, they were healthy, and it was beautiful. So we will be going back probably sometime this week with her pickup truck, and we'll make sure that we get photos of that, because talk about eye candy, I cannot wait. And pumpkins.
Yeah. I want a few white ones. I love the white pumpkins. Just because you can do a design on it. And stuff.
I like the green ones too,
Yeah,
or like
pretty.
the gourds mixed
like
in with all the colors.
Smushy ones, and then you can stack them. And
Cinderella.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love it all. It doesn't really matter. We love it all. So I have finishes. I'm about to say five. FFOs.
FFO.
She's learning the lingo.
FFO.
If you're learning the lingo, FFO, fully finished object. So these are some more.
It's not like a
punchy
UFO. It's an FFO.
It could be an unfinished object. Lisa Berberat, but you can just click on the link below.
Cool.
But I wanted to show you these because and Martha hasn't seen this one yet.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at this. Okay, so this one is Psalm 118. I'll put it down below. It's in this. I know the description on the site on my Etsy shop, but it says praise and moon and praise and moon, all you stars of light, saying shining stars, and all you stars of light.
That is so cute.
It is beautiful. It's got the most, I'll bring it up close for you, this beautiful dark shading. I've been in the mood. I never do things that are purple. And I found this purple floss by Valdani, and I was like, I gotta do it. I have to make up something for it. And this is actually one of my favorite quotes from the Bible, is this psalm. And it's just so pretty. And I know, some people I think are more like, oh, that's nursery. just because of the soft colors. I just love anything moon and stars.
I think it's very moony.
It's very moony.
I
It's
like
very moony. But you know, if you didn't, I know that it has all of this beautiful script work. And let me tell you, like when you're punching it, no, the letters don't turn out neatly.
But you told us that last week you do it from the back.
Exactly. You do it from the back, and then don't worry about the letters, just get it all punched, and when it's done, do not judge punch needle until you're all done, and then you go back in, and when you straighten up your little fibers, you will straighten it up and make these nice clean lines.
So it looks like it's printed. It's so perfect.
Yeah. And that
So
is just,
nice.
and trust me, it did not look like that while I was punching it. It was a mess. It was a hot mess, but that's okay because, you know, the fibers move. There's flexibility to it. And so you get to move them all around. And you can see, and if you wanted to, you could leave out the script. You don't have to have the lettering on it. You could just make a blue border with stars.
It's beautiful.
Or-
I love the board you put it on.
This is like a $5 board, little box frame from Walmart. So inexpensive framing. It's really pretty with it. I like that it's a little rustic. But you could also just not even do a border. You could just do the moon. You could just do the moon itself and finish it as a pretty ornament
beautiful.
for a tree. And you could even do it on a Halloween tree. So it's lovely. And this pattern, there is a digital download of this at my Etsy shop. And soon this one will be turned into a paper pattern as well. But you can go get it right now.
It's really neat.
And it's on sale.
It's really neat.
Right now at 20. Yeah, my whole Etsy shop is 20% off till midnight on the 11th of September. So a couple more days.
You get a couple more
but
days.
it's really beautiful.
Get it now before it's gone.
The colors are gorgeous, and I like it's like a denim blue on the sides with all these little. You can see these are little tiny stars. It's gorgeous. Or you can make it whatever color you want to make it. I'll just hand that one
I'll
to you.
just put it in my pile.
In your pile. And then this one, trying to get it out from my pile, was from this summer, and it's called Red, White, and Ba. And so you can get this as a paper pattern. See, this lovely little packet gets mailed to you. It's all instructions and how to finish it. I don't just do basic pattern instructions. I tell you how to do all the
You
finishing
don't just
for all of
hand
my
it to
projects.
them and then just say you're on your own.
That's right.
Because I would look at it and go,
No.
I don't know.
Yeah, but this one's an easy finish because it's just a square, but it has all this nice, like, looks like little bunting
That
all
is
the way
gorgeous.
around. And look.
That is gorgeous.
Now, here's the thing. This was done for the 4th of July, and I had to. I love this blue sheep with the stars.
I love it.
And the little cream female you, and then the little lamb up top, which I kind of made him a little pink. However, you don't have to make these red, white, and blue.
You can make them a
You know,
different color.
you could just make him like a cream too, or a gray, or a little brown sheep. So if you just take out one of the, I mean, these are just all solid colors too. Just take out one of the colors and swap it with whatever you want. And then you have one that's all year round, not just for the 4th of July.
That is just.
But I really like the
the.
4th of July.
You've got like these little wavy things all through the, like for the sky.
And that is just filled in tracing. So that is Valdani thread. And with Valdani, it was a variegated thread. So that is just filling it in, just punching, and it does it.
And it does it for you because
It
it's
does
got
it
the
for you.
different on the colors.
The colors.
So it looks like you took a separate thread and did each time.
Which
So-
would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Because I have done that. And I don't like to do that, which is why I like Valdani because, and you can use whatever thread. You can use DMC floss or other types as well. You could. But I really like their variegated floss. And it just does that beautiful coloration.
And this baby up here is so cute.
It's so cute. And it gives it a lot of texture without a lot of work. All of that, you didn't have to use separate floss colors. It was just one ball of floss and we just let it do its own job. So it's super cute. There's the little mama, the little you. And you can see I used Subtle Elegance. So if you look, I did like little swirls in her wool. And that again is just variegated floss. It's not me having to do anything special.
Yes, but you thought about
To make it
That's
happen.
what's special. It's super cool.
So it's just cute. And again, this one is, there is a digital version, but there is a little paper version. So you can get that. And I ship out usually within about 1 business day. I try to get things out
She's on
pretty
it.
immediately. On it. And then, I'll do this one. I'm going to finish my fall one last. This one is, do I have this one? Oh, I Love Christmas.
Ooh, that's
Yay!
pretty.
It's so cute. I have a series of these.
I love that.
So this one does come in a paper pattern, and online you can get I Love Pumpkins, I Love Valentine's Day, I Love Christmas, and so I'll keep doing these for different holidays events. But I love this one because it's kind of like a little Scandinavian ornament. Do you see it with the little snowflakes? And this one, although this is all Valdani floss thread, right here, the top of the ornament right there, that is DMC and it's a metallic floss because I wanted to capture like the top of an ornament, and you could do it in silver as well. I think it's called the light reflections. And so it's metallic, so it looks like the little silver top to the old ornaments that they have. So can you see? It's like a little metal.
Yeah, and it's kind of glittery and everything.
Yeah, it's a little glitter to it, little holly leaves.
The holly leaves, I was just going to say, it's just so detailed.
So I like this because then I know different folks are doing like the whole series, and you could all the same size and then just swap them out. You could get a little magazine and a washer, a metal washer. I glued this down. I put it solidly down.
Did you use it on that glue board that you were telling us about last time?
This one I didn't because this frame I got last Christmas at Target in the dollar spot. Ooh. And so it was $5. So it actually says on the back, have yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Awesome.
And there was something on this side too.
Perfect gift.
And I covered it, whatever was on this side, because it was $5.
Now, shout out to Walmart, but I'm going to give a shout out.
This is Target.
Target, but shout out to Walmart because I was at the Walmart today, which is not too far from us. They have a new dollar store aisle, just like Target. Yes.
Oh, sweet.
So you could get these things even at Walmart, possibly.
Now do I have to finish the video? Because now I want to go and see if there's more. Because I'm always shopping and trying to find inexpensive ways to do this. And you
that's
can add
the one
a bow.
in Lexington.
Yeah, well, and you can add a bow to this. Oh, I did go to the one in Lexington. I was impressed.
Yeah.
I was impressed. But you could put this as a magnet on the back of this instead of gluing it to your board. And then as each season, you could just take this one off. And with the magnet on another one that you finish, pop in the Halloween one.
Because you could have like
pop in the Valentine's one.
A really nice board and just have it like in your entryway or something like that.
And that's it. And then you just take this piece off and then put up the next holiday.
Yeah.
So you can do the whole series of them and just be able to keep making them interchangeable.
And your friends will come over and say, man, she's on it all the time.
I know.
Look at that.
And you're just
seasonal.
like, 2 seconds, pop it out. So this one's I Love Christmas, and it's available right now at the Etsy shop. And it's adorable.
And it's on sale too?
It's on sale too.
Oh, awesome.
I'd like to do one, maybe like a dreidel for Hanukkah.
Ooh,
or maybe do a Kwanzaa one. I want to do different holidays.
I've done
be nice.
Hanukkah decorations here. I have a guest that repeats every year and comes, and we do have a special Hanukkah decorations for him too. So he would love that.
It'd be kind of nice to have that as a little surprise, I think.
Yeah.
You know, but I think that would be a nice. It's going to happen eventually. It's going to happen. And I haven't even done a Halloween. I did a fall. I love pumpkins, which is all fall and pumpkin. But I want to do a Halloween.
That would be cool. I love witches.
And a black cat. I love. See, there's just. It's going to keep. So it's going to keep
It's
going.
Be endless.
It's endless. But I love it. It's kind of like the love stamp back in the day they did, and so this is kind of like my take on it. And so you can put these on magnets and keep swapping it out, or like I do. This is just permanent, and then. Another season, I will just flip it over, and this will be something. I don't know what's going there. Eventually, something else will come along.
Love it.
And then I have a Halloween one. I don't know if I showed you this last time. So this one's Trick or Treat. Here, I'll let you hold that one. And my little spider. I had a little spider.
I saw one on the table over there.
Yeah, he ran away. So he was just glued on. So, you get a little glittery spider. So I will, glue him back on.
Cute.
See, he's so cute. I love little spider. He's glittery. And so that one's Trick or Treat. And it's sweet too. And this one, look, box frame from Walmart for $5. That's just a little rickrack that is just glued on with tacky glue. And I use hot glue to put a little spider. Obviously, I need more hot glue for my other little spider.
He just came off his web.
He's making a web.
Yeah.
But this one, it's simple. There's no shading on this, y'all. It is just straight trick or treat, the little pumpkins behind it. So even if you're a beginner, this is a great one to start with.
This would be so cute, like if you had a big jar, because I always think about food. So to coordinate with everything, and you could do like a big ginger jar of the orange and yellow M&Ms
really
or
pretty.
Your candies for your personal candy space.
Not that it sticks around long enough in my house, because I eat it all. I just eat all the things, all the candy. But it's simple and it's really cute. And this one is in a paper pattern too. See, so comes like that. And so it'll have finishing instructions in there. And so you can, it's also a digital download. So you can, I have different listings for each one. So you can get that too. And if you're a cross stitch shop, if you're a floss shop, and you want to carry my patterns, just send me a message, comment below, because I'm now doing wholesale for shops nationwide.
Nice.
Not a problem. So
Nice.
there's that one.
Okay.
And then
What are these called again? FFOs?
FFOs. They're
FFOs.
fully finished objects.
I like that.
Fully finished objects. And then I did, I finished, in the last video, I was working on my new pattern. It was called Thankful. And so it's finished.
Yay.
And by
So
the
you're so
time you
thankful.
see, I'm so thankful. And by the time you see this video, the pattern will be online in both paper and digital.
Oh, nice.
And so,
Ooh, that's beautiful.
Go Vanna.
Go Vanna.
But it is so pretty. And I hand dyed the the little
beautiful.
pom-pom trim was white, and I just coffee dyed it. We'll brew coffee and
You
soaked
are
it
so
in.
amazing.
And it's so pretty.
You know, so I thought I'll just
We
dye
have some.
this, and so that it'll look, just match it.
Well,
No
it
problem.
helps my coffee addiction. I can
Love
actually
it.
use it when we're done. Not that I have a lot of coffee to waste, but it's just really pretty with the little different colors.
It's beautiful.
Berries. And there's a little bit of shading around all the letters, just a couple loose rows punched in of 00514, which is wheat husk. And the rest is just filled in. So it gives it like a nice little shadow. I don't know if you can see it around like the letters and behind the leaves. So just a little bit more dimension. And I love it's a rusted orange.
It's really
this
good.
color
Then you
border.
got it on a red background.
Yes, so
I like it.
okay. Shout out again. Target. Last year's holiday spot. This one was supposed to go this way, and actually what's behind this is a white Christmas stocking.
Oh, that's funny.
Slap this over top. So
You're
now
so
it's
creative.
Thanksgiving, and it's very fall. I mean, it's Thanksgiving, but it's for all of fall, and I love that's why I kept the colors. I wanted to go with a little bit more of like an orange rust, just to make it not Christmassy.
Yeah. So you could use it for all the seasons.
Yeah, but you could change that color into a red, and then it would be a thankful for Christmas, or a little like a spring blue
Well, I think
or
you could
green.
keep both of them. This could be for Thanksgiving and for Christmas.
and for Christmas,
easily.
but you could
Yeah.
you could change this color.
And you're thankful for Halloween, too.
And Halloween and Easter, so you can make this like all seasons. Just change out the one color. Mm-hmm. There you go.
I love it.
And you could always like put another one on back, because that's why I didn't need any sticky board, because it's already like a board. I could just like attach it right to it.
That is gorgeous.
I was gonna put a felt background to it, but it was painted this beautiful red, which matched.
Yeah. You had a plan.
Yes. Actually, I didn't have a plan. I just had it in my stash. And my stash is getting very low. I am looking for
Time to go shopping.
more. I know. Time to go to Goodwill. Great place to get frames and things to work with. So I'll let you put that one over there.
Okay.
And then, so I had showed this one last week, and this one was Love Has 4 Feet, which the pattern for this will be out in like the next day or two. So maybe by the time you watch the video, this pattern will be on there. And I have this of all different colors of tabby cats, so you can do ornaments with it. And this will be other cats as well. I'm going to have like at least 4 different sets. So you'll have a calico cat or a black cat or a little tuxedo cat, whatever. So you'll be able to kind of pick out your cat. And then I kind of made this pattern a little larger. I made this little pet owl boy.
Oh,
And
cute.
I was thinking about, I have a gray little bag that I might put him on, but I was at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. I'm going to let you hold him. And so I know I had gotten these, one at Hobby Lobby and then the other at Michael's, because I didn't know size-wise, these milk jugs. And they were, both were like 40% off at each store. This was a little bit more rustic with the black, and then an all white jug. But I wanted to see, in my head, I know I could have put him on something else, but I wanted to see if he would work.
Oh, that's super cute. Let me
Let's
hold
see.
it for you.
Oh, wait, hold, it does work. Okay, here, I'll let you hold it. You got it?
Yep.
It does work. Okay. So this is probably about a 6-inch tall, this part right
Oh,
here.
He's cute.
And look!
He's cute.
So you could put this on here. Oh, I could put cat treats in there anyway.
You could.
But he fits really
he's
well.
cute.
So you could make it an ornament, or you could take this extra little cat, and the directions come with how to finish him, because the fabric is, you You can see where I trimmed the fabric close,
And you
about a
just
1/2 inch,
stick 'em
and
on
cut
there.
the little slices there so the fabric wraps around. But then you just take your glue and go blink, and you have an adorable thing for your fall decor to put up. And then you could add to the handle, you could just add some bows, ribbons, a little color thing, or some of my haul, because I got...
She has a magic bag.
I have a magic bag. It's like Mary Poppins bag. So I get these whenever they're on sale, and I can find them, and they were 40% off. So you could add like a whole bunch of little colored
Oh, Lisa, that's
decor,
so cute.
and then put that in. And then I had these two.
That is so cute.
We're gonna like show all of this because these will be used. I will cut these pieces off with wire cutters and use them on other framing items. But you could put little fall
Aww.
things in there. And then I had another one with little. This one was a little bit more wintry, but it's pine cones.
But you can still do it.
But you can put them all in there. And so you can make like a nice little fall thing. And I'm trying to get something off my screen right now. There it goes. Sorry, things are popping up on my screen. And so you can use that. And I also got this too. It's like a little buffalo check.
I love that. I love it.
Because I feel like if you put a bow on top of a frame, and then you cut these pieces off and put them on either side of a bow on a big picture, it'd be a really cool decoration to like
really pretty.
come out the sides of something. So I couldn't resist that one.
And your
they're
meow
springy.
likes it too.
And they're springy. I know. So it's cute. And I got, went a little crazy. So I got all of these.
Ooh.
But they were
Well,
on
you
sale.
do things in 3s and 5s and 7s.
Exactly. So I originally bought the 3 because I couldn't find any of those.
And Jack said, "Hey, buy everything. I want to do that for you, right?" That's what Jack said.
He kind of does that.
Yeah.
The problem is
He's
that
the nicest guy.
we can't buy everything.
We need to clone him.
And then we go, wait, what's on sale? And do I have a coupon? And wait, maybe we have to put that back. So yeah, we kind of still have to go and reason. But it gives you, something else to do in a way that you can display this little guy and your cat.
Awesome.
All right, so there.
And then you
so-
can put all your different colored cats here.
Exactly.
Yep. Super cool.
And then I use these on all of my framework. But you have to kind of buy those in season, all the little picks. And then I can clip the pieces off the rest of the year and add them to frames. So you have to
once
get it
you
when
have
I see
them,
it.
then you have them, and that's a good investment.
Then you have them. And now I have them. So I'm all excited.
Nice.
All my little toys. And then I bought this and Jack's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know." But I found them intriguing.
But
so
Jack said, "It's okay."
it's okay because he just knows I'll figure out something because I bought sticks.
Okay.
I bought a bag of sticks.
Well, you could have bought a bag of bricks, so that's pretty good.
I know. But I don't even know if I can. I don't think I can open this up right now. Can I open it up right now?
There you go.
Yeah, I can. Okay.
Ooh.
It's actually birch logs.
No, I have candles that are like birch logs.
Exactly. And I love the papery. I like the pieces that's coming off of it. And I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. I kind of feel
Ooh, I like it.
like having one of the small framed ones piece. Like you can take these and you could have put like the cat or an ornament up against it. But I'm thinking at some point of gluing some different smaller pieces on to this, like 1 or 2,
Cute.
and then using them to give height. But I'll make them like probably a little bit smaller than this picture, like a smaller square.
Yeah.
And then you could use these as little mounts for smaller pieces, like up on your fireplace mantle.
Or you could like maybe cut maybe inside and just use it as to hold it up or something. Maybe.
Oh, I like that. Like cut a flat base right here.
flat base,
Honey,
yeah.
you have homework. Cut a flat base right here
And so you could display it.
and put a little wedge right in the top, and then you would have this cute little. I don't know. There's
Endless.
There are ideas
I
here.
like the feel of these.
Aren't they cool? I know. And they have others. There's like
Wow.
they have them like 2 or 3 feet long, which
People
I'm
are
like,
so
okay,
smart.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, so somebody's selling logs,
And you're going like, why didn't I think of that?
and I'm buying logs.
Like the pet rock.
Yeah, exactly. But they're really, look at the texture.
Pretty.
Or you could just kind of take a hot glue gun, glue them together, and use them as part of a Christmas setting and put things behind it or rest things on top of it, like a small little ornament stand. So it's kind of pretty.
Look how pretty that is.
Now look
with
at that.
thankful.
If you glued 3 here and put some on the other side as part of a display. Done.
Done.
Yay, see, I can now fully justify these. Thank you for helping me
Trying to
justify
help
my
you.
madness.
I love to help people
Yeah.
justify as they spend their money.
Oh, that's funny. But they're so pretty. I like the birch. Can you hear the the little papery shell of the
pretty.
bark.
It's like natural.
But I like that just on either side of the picture. If we just do, see, there's stuff.
Where are we at now? Because I've got some fall goodies for you to try to eat.
Well, I'll show these. And then
let me see.
I like your ideas better. So I went to Cross Stitch Station, which is a cross stitch shop in Waynesboro, Virginia. And she just moved to a new space. So it's bigger. Ooh. So you can see more of the lovelies. But I just picked up a few things from her shop. I mean, I picked up some DMC floss from another shop, which was all Halloween colors. Actually, would you hand me one of the white frames again? Mm-hmm. Because it's kind of hard to just see this way. That's perfect. Okay. So what we'll do is just put them up there. So you can see they're like dark colors and there's like a variegated orange. And these are by DMC. But if you will hold that up there, I got from Cross Stitch Station, this is Blackboard. So it's a variegated blue-black. And then we got Chili Pepper from Classic Colorworks. Ooh. Yeah, hold that one up further there. Can you see that bright orange?
Ooh, that's pretty.
Here, I can put those there. Ooh, look at that. And then this is one of my favorite ones that I use for other projects, and I'm going to buy more whenever I can find it. It's called Icicle, which is blue and white by Weeks Dyeworth. And then another one I want for Halloween work is Indian Summer, which is red with a little bit of an orange base, but it has like a cherry red tones to it. Look at those colors together.
I love that.
And this one is Garnet. I've used this one before, but it's addicting, so whenever I find it, I get more. That's a cherry Christmas red. That's really beautiful. So I picked those up, and I need to pick up more, but I forgot my stitch piece that I want to get.
What are you going to make with it? Or is it a surprise?
The Potions pattern, which is in the fall issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. So that is coming out. It's probably by the time you watch this video, it'll be at Barnes & Noble, and you can buy it online. But I want to take that punch needle pattern, and we're going to turn it into a cross stitch pattern. Ooh. And so the easiest way for me to do that, since I don't have like a full cross stitch store at home, is I go to my local my LNS, my local needle workshop, which is Cross Stitch Station. It's about an hour from me. And then I do a floss toss. So what you do is you pick out all the flosses that you think you might like, and I don't even have fabric for it yet, and you literally toss these on the fabric. You do a floss toss.
Oh, wow.
To see how do the colors work together. Do they look good with the fabric that you've picked out? And then I'll use those as my starting ground for designing the actual pattern itself.
She's brilliant, people.
So I can't swim. I didn't coin the name Floss Toss, but that's how you can see if it's something that's going to work or not with the fabric you chose. Get your thread colors first, and then lay them out. And because when you put one color against another color, the colors change.
It's like with painting on the walls and everything.
It's the exact same, how the colors are up beside, and you might think that this looks really good on a fabric, and then you put it against the fabric and you go, oh no, that looked terrible.
So I've learned Flosstube,
yes,
Floss Toss, and FFO.
And FFO.
Wow.
And LNS.
And LNS.
Someday I will teach you what the word BAP means. Ooh. But I might have to like bleep part of that out.
I was going to say. I know some blaps.
I had to bleep
give him some blap.
Yeah. So BAP, B-A-P.
Oh, BAP.
So that's a larger, we'll get there.
We'll get a BAP.
Usually use that for Heaven and Earth designs because they're like
big ones.
Cross stitches that are as large as I am.
Oh, wow.
And I do have some of those.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, and I found these two little things. These unravel. You can put them up and see. That's orange and that's white. So these are more like little fall picks that I will use to decorate something. I don't know. But that's a lot of haul. Oh, and I even found orange twine. I pick up everything. If I like it. I'm like a little bird. Which one is it? Like a crow or raven that like
grabs
everything, a jay, and then we want to take them all and put them away.
They'd be really pretty for decorating with food.
I have like 30 different colors of this.
Ooh.
Including orange, but this one's like a primitive orange.
That's pretty.
And he matched, I think, this is actually one of the reasons why I bought it, because one of these beautiful milk jugs to put the kitty on, and then you use that color of twine with decorations for the handle.
Ooh.
See, there is a method. There is a method to the man, but that'll work. Look, it's just.
So you're going to have him finish
like the dark.
Before we come back next time?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, he will be on something, but that's exactly why I got this twine. Yeah, I guess he's a UFO right now.
Yeah,
he's an unfinished object right now, but he will be FFO'd.
I hope we're not going to be on the news from the FFO and the UFO.
I know. So Who knew that FFOing is a verb now?
I kind of like it.
It's.
Do you know about FFO?
FFO. So that's all of that is my haul.
Your treats.
My
today?
treats. No. I hope it's not the end of the treats today.
We may have some treats today from Hillcrest Mansion Inn. Would you like a little treat? Are you ready for a treat? Okay, thinking fall. So our assistant Jack, wherever he may be.
Our honey. Oh no, bell this time. We didn't do the bell this time. The little
That's right. Oh, hang on.
She talked about me and my Mary Poppins bag. You have a Mary Poppins drawer.
I do. It is now time, kids, for the afternoon delight. Not that kind of afternoon delight. It's an edible afternoon delight. So, now this one. Thank you, Jack. Okay, so today's selection is, I was thinking fall because it's not like officially fall. I don't know what day officially fall is.
It's like usually around the 22nd of September-ish. Somewhere in there. A couple more
cool
weeks.
Down. So what I made, this is what I call a Pear Tort. So it's kind of a consistency of a pound cake with fresh pears. And then I put a little sprinkle of, it's got an almond in it also, flavor. But I did something creative.
What is that?
Now you don't recognize what this is.
I don't know what that is.
But
What is
I
this?
made.
Can you hear it? It's a...
Okay, so
That
it's a
one's a
little
harder
candy. It's a praline, but it's a praline that I made up, and I made it for you today, and I made all this for you today. It is your gooseberries from your garden.
Stop.
Yep. Yeah, so I hope you like it. I took your gooseberries from your garden that you gave to me.
Yeah.
You said, challenge. And I said, what can I do with these? And so it occurred to me this would go really well with the Pear Tort. So it looks like raisins, but it's gooseberries from her garden.
That's a gooseberry in
It's
there.
a gooseberry praline candy.
I have all of these Cape gooseberries. Here, you know what? We're going to take a second. Let me show you a picture. Here's a Cape gooseberry. Okay, so you see those, and they're like in little papery shells. It kind of reminds you of a tomatillo, like little tomatoes that come in the little
They look
papery
like
shells.
little Chinese lanterns.
If you dry them, once you take them out of the paper, if you just let the paper dry, they do look exactly like little delicate Chinese lanterns. Like on their own, they're very fragile and they're very beautiful. But Cape gooseberries, I asked her to see what she could do with them because she's the chef. I reheat things. They're kind of like, I describe them tasting like a cross between a tomato and a grape.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. And they also have, when I made it, the texture inside it kind of comes out like in a fig seeds inside it.
Yeah.
Like a tomato seed, but fig seed. And they're very tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny, like little marbles. And just to eat them straight, some people love them. And I mean, there's gooseberry pies, there's all these things, but they're not very berry tasting.
Well, this is going to taste more
Traditionally-
candy, praline texture, because we are from Texas. Oh, we're not from Texas, but we lived in Texas.
Right.
So, Texas.
Okay, I'm going to try
pralines.
that
So
piece
try
first.
that first, see what you think.
Because
Cheers.
cheers. It's a mystery. And I've never tasted this before. Let's see. So it's the dark part right there in the praline. That's the gooseberry, right?
That is.
But that with the tort is amazing.
Oh, thank you. We've got Jack sampling for us,
It
too.
pairs beautifully.
Oh, that is so good.
It's sweet, but
Now, with what you did to it,
I just made it up.
okay, I thought this was going to be hard, because it's firm.
Soft.
But because you can just hold it and pick it up, but when you bite it, it's not a hard candy.
And it kind of looks like raisins, but they're not.
Yeah, when you bite it, it's actually very soft and tender when you bite into it, even though it looks hard.
And it has a caramel texture.
It does.
Caramel texture.
But it
So I made
doesn't
a
taste
caramel.
like the raw gooseberries did.
The raw gooseberries are kind of like,
They're just weird.
they're very weird.
They're weird. They're
kind
not
of
like
a-
anything else.
Like biting into a baby tomato, like a mini tomato, but then it kind of gives a burn on your tongue afterwards. But so that's why we're going to add sugar to this and see how it tastes. Give it some Southern delight.
Sugar and butter.
They were great.
I mean, it makes everything taste better.
So this is my pear tort. It's like a pound cake, but it's a tort.
So right there, like in the top of it, there's the bite of pear. Mm-hmm. And it is. It's like a pound cake underneath it. Oh, and then she put little powdered sugar because sugar. Oh my Lord. Have mercy. I cannot believe that was the gooseberries.
Yep, that's the gooseberries.
Because this tastes good and the gooseberries didn't.
Maybe that's why they call it gooseberry. That's goosing you.
The gooseberries themselves are just so bizarre.
No,
I'm like, no.
I did some research on it. If you make something with gooseberries, do not do the outer skin. It's like an onion skin that it grows inside. I guess I don't know which.
That little papery shell.
Little papery shell.
You take them out. Mm-hmm.
Take that off because that will not be healthy for you to eat. Don't ever put it in there or whatever. But
just like the tomatillo, you take off the paper. It's like a husk.
it is kind of like a tomatillo texture.
Yeah, the way it's the very paper, and you just pull it off. They pop it off.
Yeah.
And so you just eat the inside of it.
Yeah.
But this is actually, I mean, okay, first just even without the praline, I mean, just the tort is incredible. I was like, here's a test of a chef. Okay, they just get whatever item is given to them and like, can you make something out of it? And we grew probably even more last year. And I mean, I had hundreds of berries, hundreds. And we're like,
now this year?
we don't know what to do with them. We just let them go.
I have another idea for them too.
This just started. So I just gave her like a small handful the other day. Yeah. And so they're basically a fall fruit.
Right, that's why I went with our fall theme today. Even though we're not really at fall yet, but we're hoping for
we
it
are
to get cold.
channeling
fall.
Especially with the Pear Tort.
Even though I have my bright spring shirt on today.
But there's orange in it. You got a lot of orange. We're starting to channel. We're working over the seasons. Oh my Lord, this is so good.
Did it pass? What do you think, Jack?
It's delicious. Was delicious.
Oh, was delicious. Okay.
I really like the two together.
Thank you.
This is. I can't believe you pulled this off.
I knew I'd surprise her.
It's kind of
sorry.
See, she doesn't show me what she's made,
not
and I don't show her what I made.
Not the taste, but have you ever had one of those? Not the praline mints, but they have like you can tap on them and they're you can hear them tapping, but when you bite into them, they just melt in your mouth.
Yes,
that's what it does.
That top did.
It does melt.
It was wonderful.
I can't believe it.
I made this for us, but I also made it for our guests that we had this morning. They were just like, "Oh my gosh, this is so good!" And I said, "Well, my neighbor, who's amazing, grows these in her garden."
I can't believe that it turned. I don't know how she did. Magic. Challenging. We're channeling Halloween. And so, there's a challenge kind of every time we do this, like whatever we come up with, she kind of like matches like food and fiber. And,
let's say that fast. Food and fiber.
Food fiber. That's not even going to do it.
FFO.
I know. But I can't. I would eat so many more. I mean, of all of it, but I cannot believe.
Rush really pretty quickly if you eat too much of it.
But I can't believe that the gooseberries actually, they taste nothing like gooseberries.
Well, I gave
my
it a lot
gosh.
of love potion, and I just worked with it. And
Sugar.
Yeah, that's right. It's the love potion.
And so that's your original recipe. You just came up with
made
that.
It today, this morning, about 5:30 this morning.
I can't do that. Why at 5:30 in the morning?
Had guests at morning coffee at 6, so we aim to please.
Oh, this would go great
Dedication.
with coffee.
Yeah, I should have made some coffee. I didn't make coffee.
You said that, I'm like, I get this.
Coffee break.
So in our next piece, we'll make some coffee.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Well, I have a special drink that's going to be a fall drink here soon.
I'm game.
But it wasn't warm enough today, so that's your hint.
Okay, I'm giving her more gooseberries.
I've got another idea for the gooseberries.
Gooseberries have a
It'll
great
come out
texture
better than
when
this, I
they're-
bet.
when they're put in things though.
Do they?
Like in that.
Well, in this.
It adds a wonderful texture to it.
It does.
But
It
yeah,
does.
not that we knew before this because that's why I have more this year because
They
kind of just reseeded themselves right into the ground. And about a month ago, I thought it was weeds growing in our beautiful garden back there. And then I went, that's kind of the area where the gooseberries were last year, but nothing had come up. So I'm thinking, Maybe they're, I thought they were perennial, but I'm like, maybe it's just an annual. Maybe it just grows one year and that's it. And I didn't have time to get the weeds out. So they all started growing up and it's all gooseberry bushes back there now.
Have you ever done a kind of cross-stitch pattern of a gooseberry?
Mm-mm.
You should, because that is so pretty.
Is it?
Well, I mean with the little skin.
The little skin. Yeah, I will show more of that.
Yeah.
Because it really is quite unique. And that's why I did it. I had ordered all of these, different organic vegetables and herbs and things like that. And I was like, well, let's try something I've never tried before. So I was like, I don't know what a gooseberry is. I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. So I tried it and still didn't know what to do with it.
People make gooseberry pies.
Yeah.
You need a lot of gooseberries to make gooseberry pie though, because they're so tiny.
I will have that. We'll have that.
They have a kind of a texture of a grape also.
They do. That's why it reminds you a little grape or a cherry tomato together.
Yeah.
And the taste.
Sweet and sour. But
it doesn't,
by raw, it's not.
It doesn't
taste
taste like anything else.
Salad or with a vinaigrette or something. But,
yeah.
But I have something else in mind.
But it doesn't, I can't describe it like comparing the taste to something else. I haven't tasted anything that tastes like a gooseberry. Yeah. It's just different.
I feel,
but this is amazing.
It kind of reminds me of a fresh fig when it's little. Yeah. Just the squishiness.
It kind of has a fig texture because when I was making it, it had little mini seeds in it. And I do a lot of stuff with figs. And it kind of has a fig texture to it too. So you're absolutely right, Jack.
That's really wild. And this is why
Cheers.
You have to come to Hillcrest. Cheers. Because you don't know what kind of surprises are in store. So you can sit and relax and like bring a group of friends and luxuriate. And then you get treated to things like you don't necessarily know what's going to come next. And okay, I'm going to say it's a little misleading, something about your place, is that this is a bed and breakfast. Yes and no. It is a bed and breakfast. And
we expanded it a little bit.
Exactly. So if you're here and you don't, we're in a very rural area. We do have a couple places, eateries, but not a lot, and they're not open late. And
everything rolls up here at 9:00.
Exactly.
And a lot of things are closed.
If not earlier. And so if you let Martha know ahead of time, she can make lunch for you. She can have a dinner for you. So it's a lot more unexpected. There's a lot more to Hillcrest than what you would normally find anywhere else.
It's an experience.
It's an experience.
It is, and I like to do it because I want people to feel valued and loved. So, I'd always say, here's your room. Have a nice day.
Oh, I am feeling the love.
I'm glad.
You know what? One more thing I forgot with this.
Can you hear my husband in the background? Jack is over there.
Yeah, and I've been on that before. But anyway, it's
take a bite.
Like this coppery gold color goes great with that.
It does.
The fork and the trim on the dish.
It's an antique plate. I love collecting antique plates in China. I mismatch and all kinds of stuff because it's fun.
I love the
That's
gold.
my artistic side, like her artistic side with fiber.
She's an artist.
I like to be
I wanted
artistic.
you to notice I noticed. So.
Yay, Jack!
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, here's something else that we can say that she did. So she brings me, I want to make sure I have a glass of water while I'm filming. And so she brings me this, and I get a goblet instead of a water bottle. And look, it matches my shirt.
Hey, we aim to please here.
Ooh, I was like, she actually matched the glassware to my shirt, which is even better.
I like that word goblet.
Goblet, I do too.
It's kind of like a little goblin.
Yeah.
I think I hear
goblin.
It's kind of like a little goblin in the background that we hear. It's like, oh, I don't need to be on the camera today, but the little goblin
just around. Well, it is getting closer to Halloween.
I know.
You never know.
But now, okay, so we've got to try this little bit of heaven, which is, I'm holding up my water glass. Well, I need this after all this, but, well, I can't show you the Pear Tort with the Praline Gooseberry that we did on there because, trust me, that wasn't going to last. But last week I showed you like one of my favorite places here at the inn, which was like the little butler's pantry because it had this giant, what used to be a lingerie cabinet, which is now a china cabinet, stores all your tea sets.
And a girl can never have enough china or silver. Just saying.
Or floss, because I dream of that cabinet and filling it full of
floss.
stitchy projects. Oh, heavenly. But today, because we want to keep showing little pieces of the eye candy that is Hillcrest, we're going to take you to Martha's favorite room.
Okay, I will take you there. Let's go.
You ready to go? We'll be back. Okay. We're off and running trying to find my way up the stairs. And you know what? I just realized I think it's over this way. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm learning. This place is huge. Hello.
This is one of my favorite rooms. This is the Paris room. So we take you back into Paris a little bit. Come on in.
Oh my gosh. Look at the bed. Look at the toile. This is stunning. Okay, I don't know whether to look at the fabric or the carved bed.
Well, it's toile, of course, and I love that, which would be wonderful for one of your patterns.
Absolutely. Oh, and of course the chandelier. I'm slowly backing up here. Look at the bed. Oh, my heart's doing pitter patters because these pillows.
We have our little cupids on the side with the lamps, so they, they're little people looking at you, I guess, protecting you, your little love cupids.
Look how beautiful. And the lace. Okay, I'm coming around this side because I want to. We're fiber people. Look at this quilt. And the patterning in that. Gorgeous pillows. The toile. Look at this little. It's got a donkey. Look at the goat. Okay, and little sheep. Okay, I could just keep looking at the toile just because I'm so fascinated by all the little pictures in it. And the beautiful lace pillows. Okay, I just want to be the little kid that comes running in and just flops right here. Look at the stunning curtain behind you. I think you could feel like a princess. Just lay here. Mm-hmm. Have the sun come in the morning.
You have mountain view.
Oh, here's these beautiful pictures up on the wall. These panels, the ladies.
If you look down at the suitcase there, you can get ready to go to Paris. It's a little table.
I know. I love the table. The ladies are gorgeous. These panels are beautiful.
Thank you.
And there is Paris. Look at the little Arc de Triomphe. How amazing. Oh, I love that. Did you add the little boxes?
The little boxes came
and cover
with
them?
the bedding.
That's wonderful. Wardrobe.
And let me tell you about this piece.
Oh.
This came out of some people's homes, a home that when we first got here. And I saw it, and he was actually from Paris. And they were moving not to Paris, but to another state. And I said, are you taking this beautiful, burl wood dresser and dressing table? And they said no. And so I bought it from them.
Are these like little perfume bottles?
So they're little perfume bottles, and those are truly antique.
And the hat pins. Oh, how remarkable. They are stunning. Oh my goodness. It's so elegant. And a little chair. Okay, this might be one of my favorite. How do you pick a favorite room here? They're all so beautiful. And then, of course, you had a view outside. Can't wait to see this in the fall. Hint, hint. Y'all need to come see this for yourself in the fall. Little books, but still, I mean, this is beautiful, but
the private bathroom. One of the original bathrooms.
Oh, I'm just admiring the texture on the curtain too. It reminds me of the bed. Because you have to have that. I love that we have robes. You have to have a fluffy robe.
So we have the original pedestal sink and an original dental sink. So people used to wash their hands in one sink and brush their teeth in another. And that's all original for, which would make a great pattern for something.
Oh, absolutely. It's so pretty. Gotta love a bathroom with a chandelier. Although how fun are the lights above that too? The mirror. Another
original
beautiful
medicine
painting.
cabinets.
Isn't that beautiful? It's so fun. But it's nice to have a private bathroom. It's nice to have that.
Everybody gets a private bathroom.
Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh, those pillows look so comfy. Amazing. No wonder this is your favorite room.
I just think it's warm and inviting.
Okay. So here's the thing. So I know that like we could keep going with more things, but I'm going to turn the camera. I think we just need to take a nap.
Yeah.
In the gorgeous.
I think so.
Yeah. Especially after the wonderful Pear Tort and the Praline Gooseberries and
Candy.
all the candy and the good stuff. So I'm off to take a beautiful nap in this stunning room. And we'll see you next time, guys. Like and subscribe below. And we'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye. Bye, y'all.